for the future of Cancer. Happy full moon in Aries. That's always fun. And then we also have Venus going into Sagittarius today. This is a reading for the future of Cancer. You could have Cancer in your astrological chart. You could be directly connecting to someone who has Cancer in their astrological chart. You came across this reading and it just resonates for you. I absolutely love this deck. Like, this deck is so much fun to work with. I haven't worked with it in a very long time. I found it and I was like, ooh, I want to play with it today. I said I want to play with it today. This is a reading for the future of Cancer. I'm doing your reading before I go to professional volleyball weight training. Then I'm also going to professional volleyball practice. I'm also doing this reading before my husband calls because we're finishing legal paperwork for our marriage to like solidify it legally. And then we're also doing all the travel plans for our weddings, venue shopping in 2 different countries for the 5 weddings. We're having a lot of fun because it's like there's so much that goes into a wedding, let alone 5. And it's just a lot of fun to really relish in the love that we found with God, the love that we found within ourselves, and the love that we found with each other. It's a lot of fun. Thank you so much for all the love and support that we have received. While we've been planning our weddings, like, you guys have been absolutely amazing. Like, my husband just went venue shopping yesterday with the best man. And, like, we've just had so much, like, outpouring of love and support from our family, our friends, complete strangers. Thank you so much, and we really appreciate all of the love and the support. We truly do. It means a lot. Okay. All right. And hidden energy. Okay. So hidden energy is the 7 of Wands in reverse. Leo and Mars can be Aries, Scorpio energy. Pac-Man. So you have the 2 of Cups, Venus and Cancer. This can also be Venus and Leo. You have the High Priestess, Moon and Virgo. You have the Ace of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, Ophiuchus. You have the 5 of Wands, Leo in Saturn. This can be Capricorn or Aquarius energy. You also have Strength, Venus and Leo. And you have the 4 of Wands, Venus and Aries can be Scorpio, Taurus, Libra energy. This is a really gorgeous reading and I'm really excited to do it. So first off, I just heard first things first, I'm the realist. Drop down and make the whole world feel it. And I'm still in the murder business. I can hold you down. Like I'm giving lessons in physics. So some of you guys may like be into science or physics, or you may be really intelligent in a particular subject. Like you're really good at something. Like your brain just knows what to do. It just knows. You have a lot of knowledge. I'm seeing that if you are single, you'll be meeting someone that you're very compatible with, emotionally compatible with. You guys have the same ideas of what you view relationships as, love as, connections as. A lot of emotional compatibility, a lot of conversations regarding emotions, being very like-minded, okay? Now, if you're in a relationship, I'm seeing that you and your significant other are emotionally compatible, very much on the same page, very happy in the relationship, very, very like-minded. Your hearts are definitely on the same page regarding how you guys feel about each other. You guys both match each other aesthetically, match each other emotionally. There's also a love that is found in the emotional comfortability that you guys have with each other, okay? Some of you guys met on a dating app, okay? Or you may have like a very unique story to how you guys came together or how you guys met as a couple, but you guys are exactly alike. Like, if this is a couple, it's like a couple that you guys just match one another. Like, you guys don't really see yourselves being with anybody else or seeing it work out with anybody else. Okay? Now, if you're in a relationship and you're a feminine energy, this is Ida from The Nanny. If you're in a relationship and you're a feminine energy, you are catered to in that relationship. Okay? You are catered to by the masculine energy. You are very receptive. You don't speak unless it's necessary. And you're well aware you don't have to give a whole bunch of love out into the world in order for you to receive it, just as a human being, just as a person. Now, you could be a tarot card reader, a psychic, a medium, a seer, very intuitive. Some of you are going to one. Okay? I also feel like you're now using your intuition a lot more in regards to love, in regards to money, in regards to emotions. Okay? I feel like you feel like the world matched you with somebody that you guys are supposed to be with one another. Okay? If you're single and you're a feminine energy, you have commitment issues. Okay? You're attracted to relationships that start off physical and then they just become emotional, and they don't solidify into the reality, or they start off emotional and then they never ground themselves into the physical reality. But you have a distinct interest, if you are a single feminine energy, you have an interest in relationships that are not like available. Like, you go towards people who are not actually available, or like relationships and connections that aren't actually going to ground themselves into the physical reality and become solid the way that you're seeking. Now, a part of this is like sabotage. Other parts of that is you not really like completely knowing who you are and needing to really become more committed to yourself before you can actually get into a commitment. Because you can't complain about being single and seeking relationships that don't ground themselves into a real commitment, or the people are not available, when you're willingly seeking those out, if that makes sense. Like, if you want to have available people, right? Like people who are single, people who are available for a relationship, people who have worked on themselves, right? You have to become that as well. So the reason that you attract unavailable people is because you too are unavailable, okay? If you are single and you're a feminine energy. Now, if you're a single masculine energy, you feel like you have a emotional connection or a spiritual connection to a feminine energy, someone who you are very emotionally compatible with, okay? I also see somebody is apologizing. Okay. There's also a feeling like you may do a very feminine job for some of you. Some of you work with money. Some of you work with the legal system or laws or relationships, food. Some of you are cooks. Some of you guys work in homes, realty, or with emotions, or you work with women. Some of you work with intuition or health. Some of you guys could be doctors, nurses. Also receiving a lot of intuitive messages in your dreams, because cats represent the astral realm. I also feel like you go about, because you know Cancer is the psychic, you go about your intuition in a very unique way. Okay. You could also be seeking spiritual guidance from somebody who does spirituality in a very unique way. Okay. I'm seeing that when it comes to work, emotional fulfillment is very significant and important to you. Emotional fulfillment, emotional comfortability, emotional stability. Someone's also proposing. You could also be moving in with your significant other. Someone's also pregnant with a boy. If you're in a relationship, I'm seeing that there's a lot of emotional fulfillment in that relationship. there is a lot of laughter, a lot of joy, a lot of harmony. There's also like a big focus on being open about each other's emotions and how each other are feeling. Being available for the love in that relationship. Allowing yourself to truly feel that love. You're being intuitively told or guided that something is good for you. Something makes you happy. Something brings you joy. Okay? Now, if you're in a relationship, there's no one else involved. Like, there's nobody else involved, whether it's a man or a woman. Like, regardless if it's family, friends, anyone. There's no one else involved in the relationship. It's just you two. Okay? When it comes to career, you stand out above the others. Okay? Like, a lot of people are going towards your business. Regardless if there's other businesses that may be doing the same thing, they prefer to go towards yours. Also, your significant other, if you're in a relationship, is wanting to be seen with you in public, wanting to be seen with you on social media. If you are single, I see you finally meeting someone who's also single that you feel does stand out above the rest. Okay? Now, if you're in a relationship, it's an extremely strong relationship. It is a relationship where, this is also Venus in Virgo, where this is the minor arcana of the Empress. The feminine energy is younger than the masculine energy. If you are in a relationship, it's a very strong relationship. Like, it overcomes mountains, tribulations, trials together. You guys overcome it together. And you guys both value the relationship. You feel like this is a very unique relationship. No other relationship compares to it. The feminine energy, you are very financially successful, born into wealth, and then multiplied off of the wealth. You own a business that runs itself, essentially. Financially, you are very financially grounded. Like, this is like being born into wealth, taking the wealth, multiplying off of it, creating your own business. Many of you guys are like going on vacation. This is also being like more financially successful than the masculine energy for some of you. You also like look good, like you smell good, like people want to be around you if you're the feminine energy. You're looking very youthful, you're looking very healthy, like you look like you take very good care of yourself. Many of you are also buying a home. If you're single, and whether you're a man or a woman, you're learning to love yourself. You're learning to love yourself in order to get rid of the difficult feelings and emotions that you have within yourself. And to attract the love that you're wanting to experience, you're first having to find it within yourself, give it to yourself, feel it within yourself, okay, if you're single. If you're in a relationship, I see you're planning some type of celebration. This could be a wedding, a get-together, maybe moving in together. There's something you guys are celebrating, okay? And it's like bringing you like pure bliss, euphoria. If you are single, you'll be meeting someone at an event. Okay, so this could be like a baby shower, bar mitzvah, a party, a get-together, some type of social gathering. If you're in a relationship, this is also like you're growing closer to the family and friends of your significant other. And their family and friends are actually growing closer to you, okay? And I see that you're not as defensive. You're no longer like fighting for things that you feel are not worth it. You're no longer like, it's almost like I feel like you are no longer fighting for no reason. You're like, life is too short for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Some of you guys are buying a new car. Some of you are going on a road trip. Going to some kind of event. This could be homecoming, a party, a get-together, a wedding. You could be a part of a wedding or a part of a wedding party. Unlock the magic within. This is the Magic Guardian. So this is also about allowing your talents to be seen, allowing the gifts that you have to be seen, allowing yourself to be seen. Allowing yourself to be seen, allowing yourself to feel. It does feel like there's a lot of angelic guidance around you or deceased loved ones around you during this time. Many of you rap, dance, act, sing, or you work in the entertainment industry of some kind, like you work in the public eye. I see if you're in a relationship, it becomes more emotionally like available, more emotionally open. And there's also like a water element sensing. Number 40. There's also like a feeling of going about a relationship and going about emotions in a way you guys never have, deepening the emotions. It's also about forgiving yourself. It's also about forgiving others and also about forgiving yourself. It's also like you have better boundaries now. Someone's also graduating, or you could be traveling somewhere you've never been before. Doing something in life you've never done before, or even a career you've never done before. Experiencing emotions you've never felt before. I feel like if you're in a relationship, it's like you're feeling emotions for your significant other, and they're feeling emotions for you that you guys have never felt before. Just like in general in life. It's almost like you're experiencing a happy relationship. Where there's like no catch. It also becomes a lot more like the faithfulness, the loyalty increases because of 5 of Wands. Remember, it's all like a hyper focus of solidifying that relationship and really giving reassurance to one another that you guys are interested in each other, you know, and dedicated to one another, faithful to one another, loyal to one another. I also feel like someone has children here. For some of you, your children could be very well known. Okay. You have 2 and 1 here. You have 2 and 4. You have 5 and 3. You also have 4, 5, and 1. If you're a masculine energy, you know all the right things to say to the feminine energy in a relationship. Like if you're in a relationship, you know absolutely all the right things to say to the feminine energy for them to feel safe, secure, and happy in the relationship. You have all the tools necessary and you utilize those. And if you are single and you're a feminine energy, you'll be meeting a masculine energy that knows all the right things to say to you. Okay? Like the communication is very good. Now, if you're single, you'll be meeting someone who's also single who is interested in a traditional marriage, a traditional relationship, where you guys hold similar values regarding marriage, love, relationships, commitments. Many of you guys, many of you are married. If you're married, I see that you're happily married. Like you guys have the same belief systems regarding marriage. It's a very traditional marriage. You guys have the same belief systems regarding relationships. And the feminine energy is seen as drop dead gorgeous, as a feminine energy that has unconditional love. The feminine energy is actually becoming more receptive, not doing as much, like not, the action is more so actually somewhat stemming from the masculine energy, because you have Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo energy for the masculine energy. Could be any astrological sign regarding the masculine energy. You also have Gemini, Aries, Virgo, Scorpio. For the feminine energy, you also have Taurus, Libra. Could be any astrological sign. The feminine energy is becoming more receptive, more grounded. Some of you could be pregnant, or you're just more like, you could take care of your business like a child. Like, you take care of your business as if it's like a child. Like, you take very good care of it. You're truly valued if you are in a relationship and you're the feminine energy. The masculine energy, if you're in a relationship, is taking on more responsibility in the relationship. He feels responsible for the feminine energy. This is like a grown man. This is also an older masculine energy wanting to truly show the feminine energy that they're wanting to take care of the feminine energy. They want to be responsible for the feminine energy. They're wanting to give to the feminine energy, because this is very masculine energy, taking control. And because of that, it's almost like you're also viewed by the world or viewed by society in a different manner. Like, you're viewed as a respectable man, a respectable woman, a woman of value, a man of value, because you're valuing the person you're in a relationship with. And that's also like a mirror of how you value yourself, how you value God, and how you're now valuing the relationship that is in your life, essentially. Many of you are business owners. Some of you are pastors, preachers, bishops, shamans, or you own a spiritual business that will be known worldwide. It will be known by many, many, many people. I'm seeing you being highly recognized, especially if you work in the esoteric or the occult. Some of you guys, if you're tarot card readers or psychics, mediums, seers, or some of you guys work in feminine and industries. Okay, so if you work in an industry where there is some like level of beauty or clothing or music, or it's a very feminine job. It's also like you're capturing some of your creativity in a physical form. So that can be like, you see something really beautiful, you take a photo of it. You get a really nice lyric in your head, you write it down, and it becomes a song. Or you hear a poem in your head and you write it down. There's something about you making a dream concrete. Okay? This has been your reading, Cancer. Thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. And if you're interested in the products that I sell, those are in the description box down below. Thank you so much for supporting SIKIKSYD. Thanks so much for the love, the comments, the kindness, the subscriptions, the donations, readings, bookings you guys have had with me, the referrals that you guys give to other people. Y'all be like, oh, I heard about you in the grapevine. I'm like, what type of grapes are we talking about? Okay, but thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much for just all the love and all the support. And this has been your reading, Cancer. I mean, some of you guys could be into acupuncture or piercings, or there's something about you allowing your, like, this is also emotional expression. So expressing yourself creatively, emotionally. If this is a relationship, it becomes a lot more emotional, like more emotional depth in the relationship, more emotionally connected. Wow, this is really beautiful. All right. This has been your reading, Cancer. Amen and Ashe.